Hello and welcome back to The Sims 4. Now in the last episode we committed murder, we met death and we actually became friends, somehow. And in this episode we've already been met with a challenge, racy pictures. When he's issued with a new company laptop, Martin discovers some rather racy pictures on the hard drive. Racy pictures of a fellow agent and a woman who's not his wife. Oh shit. As long as it's not my wife, I don't care. Martin can either turn the photographs over to IT or hold on to them in case they come in handy later. Now, I believe because I am a spy, these pictures could come in handy for spy reasons, or maybe options to get promoted. Who knows? So I'm going to keep the pictures. Excellent. Let's read this. Those pics will come in handy the next time Martin needs someone on his side, or he wants to deflect attention from his mistakes. And if he starts to think that extortion isn't morally defensible, he'll just remind himself that this is what secret agents do. Oh shit, a bit of a dark turn for me, but I like it. Okie dokie, let's resume, shall we? Now again, I must apologise for the gap between episodes, however this time there is a very good reason for that. As some of you may have already noticed, I now have an ungodly amount of money. I have 416,000 simoleons. And now before any of you go, oh you cheated that in, you are very wrong sir, I hate cheating stuff in like that. As some of you will remember, my two main sims are very good at painting. And so I kind of used that to my advantage and I spammed paintings for about a week straight. All time I had free, I was on Sims just spamming paintings. And before I forget to say, whilst painting, I did try and keep everything the same. But there were a few changes that I couldn't help. For starters, I was so focused on making paintings that I forgot to feed the baby, and it almost got taken away by social services. That was a big mistake, but don't worry, I got on top of that. It's fine, it's happy. No more cruel treatment. The Bella's looking after her quite nicely, it's fine. As for everyone else, Daenerys is now becoming a writer because, again, I needed all the money I wanted to, so I slapped her on the computer, made her write everything she could. And as for Mr. Bean, he is actually becoming quite the craftsman. He's making me many bar stools and tables and God knows what else on this thing. So I'm getting money that way as well. My sim got promoted several times actually. He's now 7th out of 8th in secret agent career, which is fantastic. I now earn shit tons of money. And as for Rocco, he got promoted to the 3rd promotion in astronaut. Where is it? Hold the phone. Yeah, he is now a technician. He's earning $54 an hour, which is good. And he's also on schedule for another promotion, which is going to be good. So his daily task is to work out. So well, might as well get him on the treadmill. There you go. Have a quick workout. There you go. Hey, and I've returned home with $760. Fantastic. And a few racy pictures, which is quite good. And also, where am I? Yeah, I'm 7th out of 8th on my career. I am now a super secret agent. Level 7. I also only work 3 days a week, which is fantastic. I work until like 10 PM, which is a bit of a shitter, but again, 3 days a week, that's nothing. So, oh, and he's also on schedule for another promotion. That's fantastic news. So after he goes to sleep, he shall do some intelligence research, and with any luck, should be promoted tomorrow. There we go. Okay, so he's off to bed. He's going to get lots of sleep, wake up nice and refreshed, because he's got a day off tomorrow. He gives no fucks anymore. He's got all the time in the world to do whatever the hell he likes. He's also actually become super fit, which is actually quite nice. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they have also just put in swimming pools, which is very exciting because swimming pools are just fantastic. I probably won't be able to kill anyone in a swimming pool like the last games, which is a bit of a shame because you could always just remove the ladder and watch them slowly drown. A bit weird, but it was surprisingly entertaining. But for today's episode, my original plan was to age up Beth and make her become a little kid and have lots of fun that way again. However, I came to the sudden and crushing realization that I don't have any room in this house anymore. I don't really have anywhere else to put bedrooms without sacrificing room for everyone else or ruining my, quite frankly, awesome roof. So, for this episode, I think it's finally time to move house. Say goodbye to this old house. It's been with me since the very beginning, but unfortunately it's just not big enough anymore. I need more room for my ever-growing family. So I've been looking on I've been looking at a few plots, which I will just show you now if I go to manage worlds. So as you can see, my house is 30 by 20, which is pretty much the average size house. It was, you know, it's cheap and affordable at the time, but again, I'm now pretty damn rich. Now, the biggest size house you can get is the 5550 square. There is only 2 of these, I think, in the game, one of which is being used, of course, by the crazy man lady, which we'll definitely go visit again at some point. But there is another one, which I believe is this one. Yes, Oakenstead. Currently not being used by anyone. Its value is 261,000, but it is a full 50 by 50 space. So if we go take a quick look at this, hold the phone. let's just quickly go look in build mode, have a look at the surroundings, because I have a feeling this would make a perfect location for my new house. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Already this driveway is absolutely fantastic. If I have this house, this driveway is staying. That's amazing. What do we have here? So we've got loads of room. This house is squandering all this room. Look at this. It's got trees. You're not using anything. Got a nice little gazebo thing out in the back. That's awesome. But yeah, I quite like this. If I do buy this land, I will just completely scrap everything and start from scratch. But yes, this driveway definitely staying, as it's amazing. But I do think, ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect location for a house. The surroundings a bit iffy. I mean, it's a bit of a murky pond, but it's okay. We live next to a few swanky houses, which is quite nice. So yeah, I'm pretty confident with this. I think this will be my new home. So let's head back and prepare to move everyone out. Okay, we are back home. Everybody is unfortunately asleep. I will have to wake them up and shift their beds. But it is time to start packing away, I think. So if we go into the old build mode, open up the old household inventory. And, oh, I've got some stuff to sell. Some bar stools. Get rid of those bad boys. These were some of Mr. Bean's earlier creations. They're not worth that much. They are apparently very uncomfortable. I mean, it's one of the simpler pieces of furniture that can be handcrafted with a woodworking table. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's sell that. And you, good out. And a slightly better bar stool. Comfort of 3. Ooh. And I have 3 of those. Fantastic. There you go. Okie dokie. Now, the big question is, can I move beds where people are still sleeping inside them? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, I can. Oh my god, wait a sec. What if I... Will she fall out of the bed? Hold the phone. Oh, no, she just stands up. Damn it. Alright, fine. Well, she's been rudely awoken by a mystical hand of God. So let me just put your bed away. You'll get it back at some point. Don't whine at me. Hold on. Let me just steal the bookcase. There we go. I won't steal the door just yet, because we do kind of need those. Ah, the miniature violin. Can't forget that. Good-o. Can I put the baby in the inventory? No, I can't. That would be the equivalent of moving house and just putting the baby in the removal truck. Just, you know, kind of shutting the doors on it. It'll be fine. It will survive the big adventure. That would be horrible parenting, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, the urn. Don't forget the urn of Tyler Ritchie. Put the urn in the inventory. She has appeared as a ghost once before. I did start to think that it was broken and it wasn't going to work. But she did appear in the end. She did haunt my gaming machine and like jump around a bit, which is quite cool. But it is a very rare appearance, so I will be sure to document it next time for you all to see, because it is pretty cool. Let's just move all this away, and I want the whole thing. There we go. Fantastic. We'll keep these easels. Good. Oh, and I need to get the bin as well. I can't forget the magical bin of awesomeness that gives me money every damn time, which is amazing. That's also another thing that got me lots of money. I was essentially just every piece of scrap pile, everything, just crammed it in the bin. Every dish individually is thrown in, 60 bucks a time. It was pretty great. Ah, yes. The alchemical set that will set my new house on fire. That's going in there as well, getting all the beds. Can't place that somewhere, why not? Screw you. Give me the bed. There we go, that's better. Yes, you're all woken up. Yes, your beds are magically disappearing. What the hell is happening? Nobody knows. And although I know there's probably a quick way of doing this and doing it one by one, I feel doing it one by one's more personal. You know, I'm saying goodbye to the house. I am slowly just removing everything, and then when the time comes, I will demolish this house and make it just the blank piece that it used to be. It's just going to be a shame. Actually, no. I'm going to keep this house as is. I'll keep it bare. I'll take everything out of it. But in case that Rocco and Daenerys would like to one day start a new family, they can always come and move back in here and just start living again, brand new. I mean, they will have the advantage of having a bare house to work with. But, I mean, it'll still be quite fun for them, so that'll be good. Those candles can stay there. I don't really care about those. Not forgetting some of the most important pieces of equipment. I need that bad boy, good, and you. And not forgetting loads of sofas and stuff. There we go. The grand piano of Mr. Bean. There we go. Oh, blimey. There we go, that's better. My impromptu dance floor, which unfortunately will have to stay here. However, I will be able to make more. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much my house bare. It is actually quite sad to see it bare. I mean, the kitchen is still fully equipped. However, that was a pre-bought kitchen, so I don't know whether I should just leave it as is. Maybe buy a new one. I do love that kitchen, so I'll probably just end up getting the same one. But yeah, for now, this is the house. It's all bare, it's all gone. It's so sad. I'll keep the music things here, I don't really care about those. Painting, that's an expensive painting. £6 grand worth of painting, that's insane. Yeah, we're going to keep hold of that for a second. Beautiful. Okay. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally time to say goodbye to my house. It's brought up my children. I was an idiot and I almost set fire to it on several occasions. So many accidents and so many hilarious moments happened in this house. But alas, the adventure must go on. So, it is time to move house. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is finally time to move the Wooster household into their new home of Oakenstead, I believe it was called. I'm going to have it completely bulldozed, so we're going to start completely from fresh. A few of you did suggest that I go on the gallery and like pick out my favourite house, but that just lacks the personal touch for me. I love building stuff. I love building stuff from scratch, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, let's start our new adventure, shall we? Purchase home. Fantastic. Here we go. And here we are. Okay, only 3 of us here. Only 3 of us are here for some reason. Don't quite know where the other ones are. So, who is that? That's Rocco is topless with the baby. I don't quite know why. Where I am, God knows where. Hello? Where is me? I'm sleeping on a bench. What? Okay, whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. And it kept the driveway. Fantastic. Okay. Well, we've got all this land to work with. Let's have some fun, shall we? Look at all that room. That's insane. Oh, blimey. Well, first things first, we must always start with the doorway. Once you start with that focal point, you can spread out and work from there. That's what I've learnt from doing this. So, let us start, shall we? Let's start with the walls, of course. Okay, so I've started off by making it just a box standard square, because now that gives me the ability to allow me to raise my house. There we go. Let's raise up one more. That looks good to me. We shall have... that could look quite nice. There you go, that'll do. Fantastic. Let's turn it to daytime as well, so it's a bit easier to see. Hey, there we go. That's much better. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to keep the same design as before because it's a good design. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go, so we're going to have a nice big staircase leading upwards because we're now rich. We are millionaires. We're joining the millionaire Sims. We're richer than the Goth family, even though I did kind of bankrupt the Goth family. But we'll just brush over that. That never happened. That was a tactical mistake, which I don't really care about at all. But there you go. So that is the start. We're going to have a nice balcony area as before. However, this house is going to take a slightly different shape. Now, originally I was going to have it pretty much the same, just bigger. But I thought if I have like a nice L shape... So I'll show you what, like with tiling to begin with. If I have like an L shape like this, right? And then, so if I have an L shape like this, right? And then on this area, I can have a nice garden patio area. And I can also, in the middle of it, have like a nice big ass swimming pool with like, I can have a barbecue area here and all sorts here. It's going to be good. It's going to be fantastic, hopefully, anyway. I have confidence in myself that I can pull this off, although it's probably going to take me hours. So it's going to be a lot of editing during this episode. And after all this is done, I can finally have Beth's birthday party in a nice big house. I can invite all her friends over, even though she's a baby, she doesn't really have any friends. We'll get her some friends. We'll have a nice big birthday party, and it'll be great. So, let us begin, shall we? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've finished making a little balcony patio area here. It's going to be pretty much the same as the first house. I've changed the colour of the fencing because it looks more fancy this way, and I've also got 2 big-ass double doors because this is a mansion. I have to show off in some way to the neighbours, so that's how I'm going to do it. So that's good. The mailbox can go there. I mean, it's not a very good mailbox, is it? It's pretty bog standard. The one in my old house was better. Can I buy a new mailbox? Is that a thing? I'll have a look later. Okay. For right now, we need to focus on the shape of the house. Okay, so my original plan, like I said, was have it a bit like this, which is quite good. I believe I should have it 1 narrower, or a couple narrower. That's not bad. This room's probably still a bit too wide. If I just buy a little bit like so, that's not too bad. I think that's not too shabby. I will delete that partitioning wall. There we go. Screw you. Fantastic. Can't notice that wall. There you go. Oh, don't delete that wall, you bastard. This sledgehammer is unwieldy at best. Hold on. There we go. Ah, not diagonals, you bastard. Starting to feel slightly less confident about building this house. I can't even get the walls under control. Okay. So that'll be the shape of my house for now. Now it's time to work on the patio area outside. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is my idea at the moment for the little outside patio area. So this will be the base of it, and then we get to finally try out the swimming pool thing. So I want a big swimming pool. I'm not gonna lie. I mean really big. So if we have it nice and even, but if we have it like that, look at that. That's amazing. Oh, that's cool. We need some like cool lights going around it and everything, and we could have like bubble baths and stuff like surrounding it. It'd be like a proper sauna place. That'd be fantastic. And we have pool objects as well. A classical mosaic tile decal. Ooh, what is this? Hold the phone. What is this? That's just a decal to go around it. Okay, I can do that. I need to somehow work out how to make it big enough for my pool. I don't quite know how to do this. And then do I? No, I don't know how to do this. Well, I'll figure that out at a later point. Terrestrial sources? What the hell is this? You probably won't fear an invasion from outer space with these outdoor lights. But you may wonder if subterranean aliens are coming to visit. At least they'll be able to see where they're going. Oh ho ho, yeah, we'll have some of these surrounding the pool. That's good. Oh, these ones can go inside the swimming pool. Oh, that's clever. Can they all go inside the swimming pool? I think they can, you know. That's cool. Alrighty then. Well, we'll stick loads of these in the bottom. That'll be quite nice for night times. There we go. There we go. Nice and even. Fantastic. Not forgetting the pool ladder. That is one of the most important bits. We'll have a couple of these. We'll have one on this side, one over here. There we go. Safety is my priority, although I will try and kill a sim by removing the ladder at a later point. But for right now, we've got kids to look after, so that's fine. Nice, loads of ladders in case of any drowning that may occur. Let's quickly turn it back to daytime. Excellent. There we go. We'll have nice 2 big double doors there from either side. That's good. Okie dokie. Now it's finally time to start the insides of the house. We need a new place for a kitchen, of course. So let's work on that quickly. Now I will again quickly look at the pre-made things, because you never know. A rustic delight. How's that look? That to me doesn't look very good. I don't like that. What about this one? That looks quite nice actually. I quite like the look of that one. That's not bad. I mean, we had the culinary edge, which was very good. But for a mansion, it needs to have an element of class, and I think that does it quite nicely. So I think we should again buy another kitchen, because I can never get a kitchen to look that good. All the other rooms I can do quite well, but kitchens, they require a lot of detail, and I'm not that much of a detailed person. So we're just gonna go ahead and cheat and buy one. There we go. We'll have it in the same-ish position as the last house, because I want it to be familiar to these people. There we go. I've accidentally built it a bit too far out. That's a shame. There we go. Alrighty then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I may or may not have run out of hard drive space whilst building my house, because it took far longer than I anticipated. It's taken me about 2.5 hours to build my house, which is just insane. I thought it would take me like half an hour at tops, but 2 hours? Jesus. But anyway, as you can see, my old house there, 30 by 20, it's a nice house, but it's very tiny. And as you can see here, we have a new mansion. Now, I will give you the grand tour, because originally I was going to give you like a speed up process, or like a step-by-step of room-by-room build of it, but it's taking me so long, so I'm going to give you a grand tour, and it'll all be a nice surprise for you. Okay. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'm facing the other way from my house on purpose. We're just going to go ahead and... Oh, he's woken up. Hello, how you doing, buddy? You're doing pretty good. You can see a little glimpse of my house in the corner. I'm not going to show it to you just yet. I'm going to have a look around here. We've got a nice fishing pond. I didn't know that was a thing. So we've got our own lake. That's amazing. Okay, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me quickly put the walls up properly. Show you it from the top first. There we go. Look at this. It's huge. I love it. So you've got this here at the front. So you've got 2 floors. Much like the old house, you've got a patio at the front and nice little balcony areas from both rooms at the top. I haven't completely finished the outside yet. I've just kind of walled it off with trees. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it yet. But we'll go around here. We've got a big-ass swimming pool. We've got the tiki torch bar. We've got music to play. I've got to light it up a little bit more still, but it's looking pretty damn impressive. We move up here to the second floor on the outside. Again, much like the old house. We've got the rocket ship and the telescope thing. That's all nice. We've got a barbecue area down here. It's pretty much the same as before. We've got a nice elephant tree sculpture thing. That's amazing. We've got a llama as well. We've got this amazing little fountain thing. I haven't actually seen it work yet. But hang on, let's quickly have a look. Look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. And you've got this. And we've got Mr. Cowplant over here. He's mainly there to remind me to get some more. because I keep forgetting to do that, really. Everyone else is really, really tired. Rocco and Beth are over there for some reason. Don't leave her there. That's a terrible thing to do. Oh, blimey. Oh, I don't need information tutorials now. I need to move my child. Here we go. Let's go over here. Okay. Okay, so I'll keep Beth on the patio for now. Rocco can make it his own way around because he's got big-ass legs. Alright, so... don't go sleep back on the bench. I've got an amazing thing to show you. Come on, come inside. It's finally time to show you the interior of the house. Come on, go here. Come on. Look, I know you have work very soon, I'm sure, but I have things to show you. And again, like you can see here, I've kept this thing the same because it looked really nice. You've got so they can sit here, drink champagne, and look out the window. It's going to be awesome, mister. Everybody's so tired. I mean, it is 12:30 at night, so it's understandable. My camera is spazzing out. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're going to go inside the house and it revealed to you, look at this. Look at all this. It's insane. I'm not entirely convinced on the red carpet yet. It looks a bit too much for all this space. But anyway, so, okay, so first up is the kitchen, which you saw a little bit of, and it hasn't changed that much. I've got a nice dining table going this way. This time. We've got a little computer area there for anyone who wants to use it. A public toilet with a tree glitching through it. Quite why that's happening, I don't know. I've fully upgraded all the appliances. We've got the really, really expensive bathtub, but it's going to be amazing. We've got a chess table without any chairs. I forgot to add those in. Bookcases. We've got a bar table. We've got a permanent dance floor. Look at this. Permanent inside dance floor. That's going to be cool. Got a TV area that's on guard by these golden things of amazingness. That's awesome. Ah, okay. We've got a piano here. Oh, we've got a library as well. Okay, so I took some inspiration from the proper library in town. I essentially got a room. I surrounded it with books. I've got 2 computers for whoever wants to use them. That would be a good place for Beth to learn and become incredibly intelligent and smarter than I ever would be. We've got... hello! There's the chef lady. She's a ghost. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, she can wander around. She has moved in. I believe her urn is over here. Nope. Where did her... Oh, her urn is here. There you go. I've got futuristic keyboards and everything. It's amazing. But anyway, I'm getting incredibly distracted. So we've got the library. I'll leave that room out for now. We've got another toilet room exactly the same. For anyone who comes in from the swimming pool or the exercise, they can do whatever they want. We've got a full exercise area. We've got treadmills, those weird arm things that always make my arms hurt. We've got those there, boxing things. They've got TVs they can watch. They've got refreshments on tap. It's amazing. And we've also got this room here. Now, this room here is a secret room that nobody's meant to know about. It's for the spies and the family only. As you can see, we've got the bookcase door. I don't know if all the Sims can use that or not, or whether it's the spies who can use that. Hopefully, it's just the spies, because this room is essentially the DEFCON room. You can set a world war off in here, basically. Look, you've got tactical maps on the thing. You can view them. You've got advanced computers, amazing desks. It's essentially just a secret spy area. They can hang out and do their work in peace without being disturbed by anybody. And you can also start a world war in there, but we won't go into that. And that brings us to the second floor. I will start off with Rocco and Daenerys' room first. As you can see, it's still pretty plain. I haven't added everything at the moment, but they've got nice blue wallpaper. The tree is, again, glitching through the thing. They've got a really big mirror. Look at this. A 3-pane mirror. It's amazing. They've got dressers. Their toilet here, although they have access to it, that is meant to be the upstairs toilet for all the family. We'll go over here. We've got 2 easels with nice big windows to look out over the garden. I've already showed you those before. We've got Mr. Bean's room. His is the most basic room that I built because basically, I mean, it's just Mr. Bean. He's just kind of a babysitter at the moment. If he becomes more of a prominent character, shall we say, I might upgrade his room for now. But anyway, that'll do. Move over to Beth's room because she is about to age up and become a kid. I gave her a fancy-ass room. Got paintings everywhere. I'll move up the wall. Got posters all up and down the wall. You've got toys. You've got a height chart. You've got a Victorian dollhouse. That's amazing. And of course, the one thing that will set my house all on fire, the alchemical set. Music playing everywhere. And that brings us to our bedroom, the master bedroom. As you can see here, we've got our own personal toilet with a hot tub. That's amazing. We've got a double bed in the middle. We've got dressing tables. We've got the big 3-pane mirrors. We've got really fancy drapes over the windows. That's amazing. And we, of course, have the poker table outside because I do intend to get them all playing poker at some point, but I haven't had much luck in the past. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. that is my house. It's not entirely complete. If you have any suggestions of what I can add in or what I can change around, just let me know in the comments below. But I am pretty damn happy with this. And we've also got enough room to expand for a 3rd floor. I don't want to just yet because this house is plenty big enough for what I need. Like, this living room is just insanely big. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a mansion, and we can now finally age Beth up, which I believe I left outside unattended. For I am a terrible parent. Okay, let's bring you in here. There you go. Alrighty then. Who's awake? Bella is awake, so she's eating food, and then it is time to age her up. However, actually, it is 4 in the morning, so we're gonna let everyone get to work. When they come back, we're going to have a nice big birthday party, so we're going to speed ahead and do that.